Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time we got a new build going to produce Mark 1 conveyor belts. We are going to send those over to the mall, and from there we're going to build out some additional conveyor belts. We don't need a lot, just a few. So we're going to head over to the mall, which looks like is over in this direction. And we're going to figure out what to do with all these conveyor belts. Okay, so over here, we should have access to them now. Yes, they are available. Excellent. So we'll start by bringing them out and feeding them in here. Yes, we've done quite a bit of research here, so we should check out what else we want to do. I believe we've spent 1,200 out of 3,000 purple cubes. Oh, no. There was some extra, right? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We need to go into technologies here. And we were looking at, I think the quantum chip was a prerequisite for, what is it, the gravity matrix? We have a prerequisite up here from the quantum chip. Let's enqueue that and then enqueue the gravity matrix. Okay. So we'll have green science when all of our research up till now that we've queued is complete. All right, let's go ahead and grab our belts here. I think we'll come out of the middle in case we want to go back one. And then we'll come over like this. That looks fine. So we won't need a production line for these. What we can do is set our filter. Let's see. Set our filter here. And then over here, next to that, we'll begin producing Mark II belts. So let's set up a production line for that. Like so. You are going to need... let's see, you're going to need conveyor belt Mark 1 and electromagnetic turbine. All right. So let's go ahead and throw a splitter on here. Something like that should work. Or actually, I don't need a splitter, do I? I can just use a sorter to grab them. Yeah, so we'll have one line coming to here. And we'll grab... Let's reverse direction here. We'll grab some Mark 1s off of this and put them into here. Okay, that seems fine. And then you need electromagnetic turbines. So we'll just throw down a depot like so and send those right on in. Do you need to be... You could be in the middle, it looks like. So then we pull out of here and then feed into here. And then we request, you're going to output as well. We request electromagnetic turbines. I don't know how we're doing here for those, whether we have a lot or a little. 0 available routes. Okay, so we're going to need to set that up. And we are going to need power here. Looks like this will do the trick right here. Okay. So, electromagnetic turbines, we have those right here. That's convenient. Let's get a distribution route set up here. Provide to others. Looks good. 2 available routes, 1 route out of range. So somebody wants these and is not getting them. All right. Now then, do I want to siphon these off for yet another production line? I guess, actually, let's see. If we put this down here, and you're going to make Mark III belts, right? You're going to make me Mark III belts. Is that a building, technically? It is. Okay. So you need the Mark II belts plus graphene and supermagnetic rings. So let's see. I think we could just grab it like this, right? I mean, the throughput doesn't really matter. It does need 3 What is it? What does it need? It's gonna do 45 recipes per minute, so it needs 135. What can I get with one Mark II sorter stretching across two tiles? That will get me 90. So that's not enough. But if I move this back one, it would be enough. This isn't going to produce 90 anyway, is it? Or is it? Actually, it produces exactly as many as we need if I move this. Okay. So let's cancel you and change this around to work like so. You'll output here, and then everything gets into there. There we go. So you then need a 2 source for graphene and supermagnetic rings. We have that available. Let's put that down. A 2 source goes like this. Bam. Nope. What was the problem here? Does it go like this? I guess it goes like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, looks good. So our output here will be Mark III belts, and you're going to request the supermagnetic rings, 1 available route, and you're going to request, what was the other thing? Graphene. 1 available route. Okay. So I think supermagnetic rings we're not going to have anytime soon. I think that's kind of a... Oh, we get 1. Graphene. Is graphene going to come in? It says 1 available route, but it's not sending anybody out. And we might not actually have graphene yet. Let me go check. I think it's over here. No, we do have plenty of graphene. What we don't have is logistics distribution here. So let's set that up. There's ray transmission efficiency. All right, you are going to provide to other distributors. Very nice. Okay. So yeah, supermagnetic rings. We've got a good idea from building them all what our bottlenecks are. Supermagnetic rings are one of them. Because I'm trying to remember where that is. I think it's further back. Yeah, I think it would be... No, that's the thruster. Oh, no, we do have... No, that's... Yeah. We have some available, but not a lot. I will temporarily, I think, move this over here just to get some of this started. We'll send some of those out, but we have a very real bottleneck there. We don't have actual production lines for those. We have a little boutique one back here. And as I recall... It's making a few, but there's a lot of demand for it, so it's going to a lot of different places. Anyway, that'll build a good chunk of Mark III belts for us before that runs out, or runs dry, which will be very nice to have. At the meantime, or for the meantime, I actually need some of these right now. I need more than I actually can get right here, but... Let's see, how many do I have? I've got 300, 400... Okay, this will keep producing while we're working, so let's move on with more logistics here. I think we do something similar for producing the Mark I sorters. I'm not sure why we would need them ever again, except to deliberately slow something down, I guess. But these are made from steel, or rather iron ingots and circuit boards. So, and then they're an ingredient for the Mark IIs, which I use a lot, and the Mark IIIs, which I don't use a lot. Those need electromagnetic turbines as well. So, like... Where can I think we've mined every steel vein on the planet, as far as I know. Let me take a look. Do we have any steel that's not being used right now? Let's see. We're using 16... There's 16 veins here. We just set this up. We're using like 12 of them. Let me go around the pole here looking for veins. No. And then we'll go out a little bit. There's some copper there that nobody seems to be using. That's sort of important. What else have we got? Not a lot. If I keep going around here, there's some iron veins that we're not really using, but there's only 2 of them. Those are in use. Those are in use. So I think we go back to Alwade 1 now and set up, because there's plenty of iron there, or Alwade 4. And we just built a small production plant for Mark 1 sorters. What's involved with Mark 2 sorters for that matter? Motors. So we need circuit boards and motors. I can't remember what we have where. I'm relatively certain we have motors at one of the planets, but I can't remember which one. If I go to my star view, can I see what's on a planet from here, or do I have to travel there? Like, if I view this planet and zoom in... No, I can't see what's here. Okay. It's got 21 million copper ore and iron ore, so we could definitely make... Wait, let me look at not yet planned. Yeah, there's some iron left here. We're using quite a lot of it, and a ton of copper. Okay. What about if I go to Alwade 4? I don't remember where we have our motor plant. Very little copper ore. So if we were gonna do it, I guess the place to do it would be Alwade 1. So why don't we do that? Let's head to Alwade 1. We'll set up a very small production plant for, I guess, sorters. Mark 1 sorters. Maybe Mark 2s as well, and then we'll ship them back. Or does it make sense to... We really don't need that much either. Maybe I just make them here from other materials. Yeah, maybe that makes more sense. Like, I could go to if I was going to go to Alwade 1, the thing that would make sense to send back would be ingots, right? Like, shipping back more iron ingots or copper ingots from Alwade 1. Just putting it into the network would be a good idea. I don't know if making sorters there makes sense, because we only need one manufacturer. So yeah, let's just do this way instead. Okay, so you're gonna make me Mark 1 sorters, you're gonna make me Mark 2 sorters, and you're gonna make me Mark 3 sorters. Right? Right. So, your output needs to go in here. Your output's gonna be what? 45 per minute, and you're gonna need twice that, so you'll be running pretty slow. All right, let's do output here first. So Mark 1 sorters come out, immediately go in here. Mark 2 sorters come out, immediately go in here. And that'll be kind of, once this is full, then this will fill up, and then finally this will fill up. So we might end up getting Mark 3 sorters first. You're gonna need iron ingots and circuit boards. What got injured here? A miner? Oh, that's not good. Where is this happening? Where is it? 2.41 light years? Oh, it's happening over there. Oh, something happened on Clement. Something that wasn't defended got attacked on Clement's star. Oh, that's not good. That's our production of something sort of getting repaired, it looks like. Hold on, maybe this will fix itself. Like, I think whatever's out there is defending. I'm not entirely sure. No, I think we're losing up there. I might need to head there and fix this, because if they interrupt my... They must have got a base down near one of my, like, defense things, because it's not stopping. So they're not fighting off the swarm, it's like continually launching at them. Alright, well... Damn. Let me get some stuff and head there. We gotta go head this off at the pass. So let me go back to the old mall and pick some things up. Over here? Yeah, okay. Where is it? Here we go. All right, let me get some defense stuff. What do I have? I've got... I need some planetary defense bases. I don't have any of those. All right, I can craft 2 of those. That's fine. I also need... I have 6 planetary signal towers. I've got 25 missile turrets. All right, that's fine. Let me get some missiles and we'll go. I don't have any missiles left. Great. Okay. I guess I have 800 in my inventory right now, so let me just pull those out. Okay. I guess we're going back to Clement Star real quick. Shouldn't take that long with warp tech. Oh, hold on. Wow. I'm gonna have to get off planet here. Okay. Let's head in that direction and warp. Okay. Let's get over there and fix this problem. That was cool. That was a cool emergency warp. I enjoyed that. I felt a little rough, but we got there. Okay. What is going on here, fellas? What happened? Where's this attack coming from? And why didn't this hold up? Looks like they maybe attacked the power lines. Yeah. They must have attacked the power lines. So this is right here. That's what happened. Okay. Let me go back. So we lost our laser towers. Can I craft some of those? Yeah, okay, let me get those online. So this relay landed, and it attacked this because it was undefended, and then they came along this line and blew some more stuff up. And they just kept coming, it seems. What's going on with crafting? Okay, it's taking it a minute to craft all this stuff. Well, the worst of it is over. While that's crafting, let me just put down... If I put down a tower, or an analysis base, and then a couple of turrets, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems fine. Let's... Can I fast load these with tab? No. There was some way you could fast load these. Tab? Yeah, tab. There we go. So I just click on them and then I hit tab. Okay, so they're all good to go. Let's get some power here. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll configure with a signal tower. Let me add my fuel to the fire here. Okay. That took that out. Alrighty-roo. Okay. So that was definitely our problem. Let's see. Do I have another planetary or battlefield analysis base? I do. Okay. Let's pop you down along with some defenses. This is still crafting? My goodness, that takes a while. Okay, the worst is over. These guys are loaded up for bear, and they'll tie in with the signal tower network, so they'll fire anywhere on the planet. They've got 100 missiles each. That'll last for a while. Let's get some power here. And then we'll get a couple laser towers. In just a moment. And then we'll fly home. I guess I'll go pick up some processors since I'm here, since I made the trip. Okay. Oh, this is new, satellite substation. I don't think we made this when we did power back at the mall. Yeah, this is new. I think we just unlocked this tech, so we don't have this back at the mall. I don't even know how these work. But let me throw down my lasers. Okay. We are okay for power at the moment. All right. That solves the worst of that problem. Let's go put these other two lasers back where they belong. Let's throw another 100 missiles in here. Or something like that. Seems good. Now, where are they firing at? Oh, they're firing at the base? Okay. I actually don't want them to fire at that. I want the lasers to handle that, so let me move this back a bit. This signal tower, so that it only defends itself. Let me do that. And then we'll wire this in like that. Okay. Now we should be good. Okay. So since we're here... where's our tower? Wow, there's a lot of bases here. Hold on. What's going on? That's being destroyed. Okay, all the cores are destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 relays here. Wow, that is more than I thought there could be. All right, we want to get over here. Okay, let's take however many processors we can get back home. Okay. Couple thousand processors, not a bad reward for coming here to deal with this. Logistics vessels can now activate warp flight by consuming 1 space warper. Speed of logistics bots increased. Okay, I'll tell you something else we need to check out here.
You've unlocked Logistics Carrier Engine 4. Logistics vessels can now warp. A warp round trip of a logistics vessel consumes 2 space warpers. So make sure to have enough space warpers in the interstellar logistics station.
Right. Okay, so not this tower. And not this tower. It's this tower, right? Yes. So I got a comment saying I should not be requesting 10,000 warpers here. I think like 200's enough. And then this does open up. And I guess once this is full, I guess this fills first if you demand it, or I'm not entirely sure, but I think this fills up first, and then the remaining stockpile goes in here, so maybe even 100 is enough. And then once we are supplying these to ILS, I believe then we'll be able to do warping to have our processors shipped back home. I guess that's how it works. Not entirely sure, but anyway, bit of an interruption there. We did what we came to do, so let's go home. All right, so we can actually see Alwade right here. Let's aim towards it. And let's engage warp. Oh, I know why I'm not getting the... That's why I wasn't getting the light years to destination thing. I didn't have it selected. Okay. Okie doke. Okay, nice. So let's make our way home. Looks good. Okay. Back to Alwyn 3 and the mall to continue working on sorters. Such a mundane thing to be working on after warping through interstellar space to fight off a swarm of dark fog AI, you know, von Neumann devices that were assaulting my base from 2.4 light years away. Now let's go home and make sorters to move things from one conveyor belt to another. Hilarious. Okay, we're home. Since we brought back a fresh load of processors, we should drop those off. I think I can pop those in from over here. Let me see. Yeah, we can drop them in here. Like that. There we go. Very nice. And they're in transit here, which is nice as well. Not quite sure where they're going. I think maybe they're coming back over to the mall. All right, so let's get back to what we were working on. All right. So now, you are going to require electromagnetic turbines, just the one source on top of the thing you're getting from your neighbor. So let's take care of that. Oh, I guess these have these are kind of off kilter. They're not all at the same distance. So it's a little bit, that's a little unfortunate. I wish I'd thought about this, but they're not all in a row. They're kind of all off a little bit. Well, really it's only those two and this one. I wonder if I want to fix that. I kind of do. So it's the 2 source is too close, it looks like. Everything else is back here where it's supposed to be. You know what? I kind of really do want to fix that. It's a little OCD, or it's a little bit nitpicky. But it's one of those things that, like, I can fix it, and so I want to. So this is what? This is brick and iron. Let's, Can I hold all of this? Let me throw down a temporary depot over here. And we'll dump the extras in here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna move you guys back by 1. So that everything lines up nice and neat. So you want to be there. And you want to be there. Okay. That looks right. And then we need one more tile of conveyor belt here. And then we put these things back. We set them up correctly for the blueprint, which is to request from others. With a blank slot. Request from others. Okay. So then we do outputs. Okay. So this should be our 2 sources blueprint right here. With the, I believe with the power tower. Let's get this involved. So actually, before I do that, I need to know what to name it. 2 sources is new blueprint 013. Okay. That looks right. So you're going to be mall sources / new blueprint 013. There we go. Save blueprint. Okay, so that's fixed up, and then you need what you had before, which was what? Iron and brick? Yeah, iron and brick. But I want to put the stuff back. So we'll put iron in here. And we'll put brick in here. Yeah, I don't want you too full. Actually, you shouldn't be full at all, should you? We should have... Yeah. I've done something terrible here with this blueprint. So I need to put it down one more time and fix it. Because I need to set the automation here. Okay. The automation limit, rather. Is that enough for you? 4 and 4? It should be, but maybe for these two... Maybe for these two we'll get a couple... We'll get 200 instead of 100. Anyway, you're going to request brick. Wait, you're going to request brick. You're going to request iron. Okay, that's that one sorted. Now, we have a bunch of extra... We got to do this one too. Okay. Got a bunch of extra steel. All right, there we go. So let's get rid of you. Let's pull you back the way you're supposed to be, which is to here. What is this here? This is steel? Okay, this one's going to be steel in a moment. Let's set your automation limits for the default of 1. What do we think? 1 is enough, or 8 and 8? We might need more than that. I guess setting a default of 2 is fine. Okay. Then we do our outputs. Like so. Looks good. We put our... actually, let's get rid of that one. Let's do it here. So we go request from others, leave blank, auto fill with bots. Then we copy you over. And now you are the correct blueprint. Because now you have the automation limit set as part of the blueprint. So let's grab this one more time. Okay, that looks right. 1.3 mall sources. There we go. Save blueprint. Okay. I think we finally fixed the issue here. Yes, I think that's right. Okay. So you are steel. And you should be what? Brick? Okay. All right. Now we're back in business here. So let's come back over to our sorters here. You need a single source for electromagnetic turbines. And we want that to line up nicely like this. In fact, I think all of you need single sources. This guy's a problem right here. He's out of line. And so are these two, because it's the same deal as before. You should be limited to 1. You should be limited to 1. And you need to be moved back. And this one needs to be moved back. Oh, it bothers me so much, you guys. I know I've spent like 10 minutes like just on cosmetics here, but I have to do this. It's just gonna kill me if I don't. All right. What about you over here? You got a ton of extra brick and iron. Let me grab this and let's see if I can find the tower that this goes in and just dump it in there. That should be one of these two. Yeah, let me dump all this extra brick in here. There's only so much I can fit. Okay. Get the rest of the brick here. And, I guess for now we can actually dump some of it in here. It'll just eat through this until it's done with it. Same with this. Yeah, okay, we can dump some of it here. All right, steel. Now we have a bunch of extra steel. Now what's going on with you? 7 routes for brick. 3 routes for steel. So it's on the way, I guess? But let's take what we do have, stick it in here. How much steel do I have? I'm full. I do need like 1 or 2 units myself. Okay. So steel is going through. Brick's having a hard time, it looks like. Let's just grab a couple here. And then I probably need some brick for myself as well. Okay. So this is producing again. That's good. This is producing. All right. These are all fine. This guy over here. Look at this. Look at how many motors it took. Awful. Awful. Okay. We got to fix this. So you have to be moved back quite a bit. To here. No, to here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yes. Okay. And you are going to... We're going to replace the logistics distribution system or distributor. You're going to request from others. And you're going to request electromagnetic turbines. Okay. Now, before you fill up, let's set your automation limit. There we go. 200 should be more than enough. Was that needed for this? That was needed for this. Okay. So wait, you're already producing? What happened to... Oh, line. We don't have a line here. Because it's elsewhere. Right. Okay. These are producing everything they're supposed to be producing, but... Okay, so automation we set there, but this is wrong again. It's too far forward. Yeah, okay. We did get a bunch of electromagnetic turbines here that we have to get rid of. Man, fixing a problem like this is so involved. Let's see, where do the electromagnetic turbines go? Right there. Okay. Let's stick them in there. Let's grab the rest, go back out, stick them in there again. And I'll take 100 for myself, sure. Okay, that looks good. Now we got to clean up Mark II production over here, so we're gonna have to take all this graphene and put it back into its tower, wherever it belongs. Man, what a waste of time that I screwed that up and that it bothers me so much that I can't let it go. Okay, there's all that. Let's get the rest and then destroy this and move it back. It should be here. And it should have an automation limit of 2. Maybe even 1. I don't know. 2 is probably fine. All right, let's put the rest of the graphene in there. That's fine. So we've cleaned out graphene. Now we have a super magnetic ring problem. Let's grab all of those and then break this down. Okay. Put the other one where it belongs, which is there, right? Yeah, that's all lined up now. Okay. So you're going to have an automation limit of probably just 1, I think. No, it needs 3 of these, huh? All right, automation limit of 2 is fine. Okay, let's fix up your belts. Your outputs. And your distribution systems. Your super magnetic rings. Let's put all those in there. Take a few for ourselves. Sure. Seems good. And then your graphene. Okay. We got something there. You need to be automated. And you need to be automated. Okay. What's your problem? Your problem over here is what? Request from other distributors. 1 available. Excess items. Okay. So you're not filling this up because... because of excess items. All right. I think I've now got this fixed. Man, that really would have bothered me. If I'd left that the way it was, it really would have bothered me for a long time. Okay. We gotta get something done that's actual progress. What did I do this episode? I guess I did this. Kind of, sort of. I wanted to get these done as well. Let's see. So you need what? You need electromagnetic turbines. All right, let's get you sorted. So we could do a mall source for this to fix it up. So you're right along. Yeah, you're right along this line, right here. Okay, and then you're just gonna have a line that goes like this. So out and in. Looks fine. Then you're gonna have a power station in your middle area, in the middle of your right side, and one away, like that. Looks good. We're gonna set your automation default to 2 slots allowed. We are gonna put an empty distributor on you. We're gonna say request from others and fill you up with bots. And this is now our one source blueprint, right? Right. Okay. So let's get this blueprinted as well. Okay, you're gonna be mall sources. New blueprint, I don't know, 14? 14? One source? Or new blueprint, I guess, one source. We'll just call it one source so we make sure we're not overwriting anything. One source. We'll give you, like, let's give you a logistics bot. That's a Dyson sphere component. There's a lot of cool icons you can put on this, huh? Where do we have a logistics bot? Here we go. Okay, let's save that blueprint. Nice. Okay, that's fine. So all you're going to do, and your automation was set correctly, yes, all you're going to do is request electromagnetic turbines, and then this should start producing Mark III belts for me. It doesn't have an output yet, but we can fix that. That won't happen until this starts producing Mark II belts, which is going to require motors. So let's use our new blueprint. One source. Goes right there like that. Set you to motors. Bam. 2 available routes. Yeah, so as soon as you get some motors and feed those in, this should start making... I have to make Mark I connectors first. You need iron and you need circuit boards. So you need a 2 source. Let's get that set up. Okay, it looks good. Get me iron ingots and get me circuit boards. Circuit boards. Okay. Let's see if our sorters begin production correctly. Let's find out. Come on now, boys. I know you've got sources. I know we've got circuit boards and iron. The belts are producing nicely. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Wow. So I might just start taking this with me. Conveyor belt Mark III. It'll produce enough that, like, I can just carry this around instead of the Mark Is. Maybe I should do that. I can't really think of a reason why I'd want Mark Is instead of Mark IIs. Let's put all that in here. Okay. And then we have a little bit of Mark II, I think. And then we have 166 Mark III. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and throw a logistics spot on here. Or logistics network. And you are just going to provide to and collect from Icarus. I don't have bots. Let me go get some bots. We'll go check in on our sorters in a moment. Which way do I want to go here? Logistics bots should be around here somewhere. Here we go. I don't have these in my logistics network yet, so I have to come get them manually. What's going on with all these missiles, though? You guys belong in there. There we go. Okay. So I got my bots. We'll come back to Conveyor Belt Mark III production, and we'll fill those in, and then we set this to... How many is in a stack? It's 300, right? So times 8, 2,400, and I like to have 2 in my inventory, so another... So 3,000. Let's ask for 3,000 of these. Provide at least 3,000. Right? So now, anytime I come here, they'll just dump these into my inventory. Bit by bit. They're kind of slow at the moment, but we'll upgrade them eventually. So they do go into my inventory and not into my logistics slot, which does sort of bother me a little bit. But as long as they're working, that's fine. I mean, I guess I know it'll work. So let me just take a bunch now. And then let's grab everything we have and stick it in here. There we go. And they'll fill me up until I have 3 full stacks, I guess. Or no, 2 stacks. So there's 1 left over. Let's put this back then. Looks good. So we will have a difference now with all the belts here are Mark 1s except for the ones I'm going to build moving forward. Which means anything that isn't finished like these we should replace. Let's see. What's going on over here? We don't seem to be getting what we need. So we're not getting... Oh, I didn't have the bots. Okay. So we're not getting our iron ingots, and we're not getting our circuit boards. But now that I've given them bots, maybe they will come by. Yeah, I ran out of bots a ways back. This we're done with. Let's delete it. Let's see if these guys show up. It's time to end the episode, but I'd like to see at least this get started. And get rid of this ore. Why aren't you guys flying? 11 available routes. Oh, you're doing provide. I got you. No wonder. Okay. Did I get you wrong as well? No, you're requesting. Okay. Yeah, these lines are full. There we go. So out go the circuit boards. And out goes the iron ingots. You start making sorter Mark 1. It goes into here. You start producing sorter Mark 2. Are you not producing sorter Mark 2? What are you producing? Sorter Mark 2. And why aren't you pulling in? Oh, you're not fast enough. That's hilarious. Let me get another sorter here. And now we're producing sorter Mark 3s. All right. So we won't get sorter Mark 1s until these are full and these production lines back up, but we've actually... Okay, I feel better. We actually did get something done this episode. Wait a minute. Why does that look wrong? Why do these look wrong? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The manufacturers are off. The assemblers are too far forward. Oh, yikes. Guys, I'm gonna, okay. I have to fix it, but I'm not gonna do it on camera. I made you suffer through me fixing all of these, and even this, it looks like I got wrong as well. So I will fix this off camera, and we'll be back next time to do some more mall work, I guess. Good Lord. This is so painful. Why were you like this? Pass Josiwe, you idiot. Why did you do this? All right, well, and this I never fixed either, apparently, or I got wrong somehow. Man, that's frustrating. All right, I'm gonna fix it off camera, and when we come back, we'll be moving forward with more logistics. We'll be making pile sorters, splitters, traffic monitors, and spray coaters. Then we move on to our production line, and then our transportation line, our defense line. There's a lot of work left to do before this mall is complete, but we've got a lot of research going on, and very soon we're gonna have green science. So I may take a break in the middle. Man, I am so sorry to those of you who sat through that and were screaming at the screen, just like, stop fixing your stupid line and do something interesting. I apologize. I will spare you watching me do the same damn thing over here, though. So, we'll call it there. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed in spite of my, like, compulsion to line things up and waste your valuable time making you watch me do it. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.